What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kickin with Kachi, powered by the DC Voice. I'm your host, Kachi, and today, we got an artist straight out the D-Town, Dallas, Texas. My boy,
Yeah,
R2RCAM. Thank you for coming by and kicking me, man. I appreciate it.
for sure that, bro. Appreciate you for having me.
And obviously, like I told you guys, my boy R2R is a musical artiste. So I just want to let the people know and give them an opportunity to hear, how did you get into music? What kind of inspired you into getting music? I know Texas is a very big music hub. So does
Yeah,
that have some sort of hand into sort of guiding you into music?
nah, for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. I grew up in Virginia. I grew up in the DMV. So like,
Okay.
when I was out there, it was this dude in my middle school that used to like rap back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. He was like clouded in the city, like on some shit, and like it kind of made me kind of like I was like a little jealous. You feel me? And
Right,
I
right.
knew him as like a homeboy, and like he made this like diss track for fun on me. So I kind of had to respond on some like fun shit, and then that's just kind of how I started. And ever since then, I just been
Mm-hmm.
like practicing, trying to get better. And then when I moved out here to Dallas a few years ago, I kind of just started taking it serious. People started supporting me more out here. I think my sound kind of fit better out here than it do out there. So, I mean,
Right.
it kind of just took off after that.
And I would say, like, what would you kind of say influences your sound? How do you describe your sound? Because being from West Virginia and then moving to Dallas, you got kind of a modge podge of different, like you said, influences kind of,
Yeah.
draw from.
Uh, to be honest, bro, I feel like I used the little DMV flow, but I kind of like put it on
Mm-hmm.
different type of vibes, put on different type of beats. Um, try to stay true to myself as much as I can. Like I don't know, I have a specific taste when it comes to instrumentals, but at the same
Okay,
time, I
okay.
rap the way I rap. I can't change the way I rap. So
Right.
it always come out something different, something new every time. I try to switch it up as much as I can, though. You feel me?
And if you say you have a specific taste for instrumentals, what sort of taste is that? I know like a lot of producers have their own sort of taste and their own sort of style, and also
Yeah.
artists as well. So what would you kind of say is like something that you feel like you're more drawn to as an artist?
Um, that's the crazy thing is, but I can't even put it to words, bro. Like it's an ear
Right, right. We
thing.
just gonna have to listen to
Yeah,
it.
when I'm listening to a beat, I got so many people sending me beats every day, bro. When I'm listening to a beat, I gotta feel it before I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I gotta know. Like I know a song that I can get on. I know a beat that's gonna resonate with like my voice, and it's gonna just come together. If I hear a beat, I know it's not gonna fit. It could be a hard beat. I can appreciate a hard beat that I just can't, rap on. Um, I look at people like Filthy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Benny X.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I grew up listening to like Uzi and Cardi, Future, and them. So I
Of
don't know,
course, yeah.
like yeah, like 808 Mafia, people like that. Like I just rock out with hard shit that I know gonna be catchy, and I can just
Mhm.
have my space to do whatever I need to do on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. And on the first EP that I see on all DSPs right now is Evolution. Wow. Evolution
Yeah,
2, right? So that came on 2022. Is there an wow, Kickin is right. Evolution, sorry.
yeah.
Is there an Evolution 1 that we should be looking out for that's somewhere in the airwaves and putting out music and putting out that first body of work, whether it be the one or the two, what was the
Yeah.
experience in doing that?
So Evolution One actually came before two. It's just not on DSPs no
Right,
more.
right.
It was more like a experimental thing. Like I said, well, this is around the time I first started making music. Um, I put it out kind of experiment. That's why I called it Evolution because I feel like I was evolving. I was trying new things. Every time I feel like I tap into a new me, a new sound, I try to go back to that
Mm-hmm.
evolution just so my fans know what they expect. They know it might not be the exact same thing I might have put out last time, but it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be
Right,
different.
right.
Um, and Evolution Two, it's funny you bring it up because like I made it when I like kind of when I first moved out here, and that was kind of the first. Like people still play that to this day and send me like snaps of it
Right.
and Instagrams of it, and to me it's so old, but like I guess to other people, you know what I'm saying, like it's a gem, I guess to them. So
And I
facts.
would say like it probably feels so old because in 1 year you dropped like 4 or 5 mixtapes. Like you was going crazy in 2022. So what is the
Crazy.
decision in trying to release, as an independent artist? Was that an intentional decision to say, yo, I need to keep hitting them with these albums. I gotta keep hitting them with these
Nah,
tapes, with
facts.
these songs. Was that kind of
Exactly.
what the
That's
energy
exactly what it
was?
was. It was more like a thing, bro. Like I look at I look at life. kind of like I don't want to get to an age where, cause I love music, bro, and I don't want to get to an age
Right.
where I can't do it no more, and then I look back at it like, dang, I wish I would have took advantage of what I
Mhm.
had. I wish I would have dropped more. I wish I would have tried this, tried that. Like I'm doing everything I can right now to try to like get that out the bud. You feel me? Like nip that in
Right.
the bud. Nah,
Right.
I'm just trying to get better every time I record. So when you got so many songs, bro, like I try to record, feel me, at the low, I make 2 to 3 songs a day. Like I can make 5 songs,
Wow.
5, 7 songs a day. So when you make so much music, bro, I gotta drop it because it's gonna eventually get old to me. And I send it out to people. I be like,
Mhm.
hey, is this hard? Is this cool? They be like, bro, you sent me this 9 months ago. You ain't drop it, bro. Drop it. And
Right.
I
Right.
gotta drop it. You feel me? So it's like it was definitely on purpose though. I definitely try to put out as much as I can. I slowed down recently. Like I said, I'm trying to get better, trying to put out the best, not just quantity, trying to put out quality. But
Right.
I definitely try to drop as much as I can, though, for sure.
And that's interesting, right? As an independent artist, it's like no one really knows your name, so you got to keep putting all that music out there. But once
You got to keep
people
reminding
do
them
know
for
your name,
sure.
now it's like now I got to slow it down. I got to really
Yeah, you
actually
know.
get the albums out. So do you have like how would you kind of classify? You talked about a new you, different eras of you, and there's different albums, right? So how would you kind of classify, or where would you kind of put maybe a debut or experimentation, or what would you kind of call those all those albums for 2022?
Um, if I didn't have an album called, if I didn't have a little series, a mixtape series called Evolution, bro, that'd really be my evolution. Like, I would just
Right,
call that
right,
the whole time just me trying to, like I say, get better. Like, it was more like practice. I just happened to drop 'em, you know? Like, it's kind of like, I look at it kind of like, I don't know, bro. How like NBA players might put out workout videos. You feel me? Like
right, exactly,
you
right,
didn't
right.
need to see it. I didn't have to drop it, but like I
Ah,
do this
right.
every day. You know what I'm saying? Like why not show the people what I got going on? Show the people if I feel like I'm getting better. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Show people. I could easily drop a song in March and then people like, oh, that's cool, and then wait all the way to September and be like, oh my god, you got so much better. But I'd rather people
Right,
see
right,
me get better, hear me get better.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And then they
So
can. I
you're
feel like they
kind
get
of
more
also
attached.
drawing in your fans as well to kind of seeing not
Exactly.
everything, but kind of seeing the process of how you're trying to sharpen your tool for the fans and for yourself as
That
well.
yeah, that's what make I feel like that's the biggest part because people don't connect with their fans no more. People just try to like
Hmm.
even I was like that when I was just dropping music. I was just dropping music, not promoting it for real. Like
Right, right.
I try to connect with my fans, bro. I try to show people because a lot of fans nowadays, bro, they make music themselves. You know, a lot of
Hmm.
people make music nowadays, and they want to
Right,
see you come from nothing because they feel like they could do that. You know, like
right,
a lot of
right.
people want to see you put in that work. So I try to show people everything. You feel me?
And I would say, so what would you kind of call, what would you, do you have a favorite album, favorite EP from the EPs that you've already have? Obviously, we're going to get into the newest one, but I
Yeah,
don't know if this new one is your favorite, or do you have a favorite EP or favorite, or a couple favorite albums out of yours? I know it's hard to kind of look at your own work and say which one's your favorite, but
yeah.
do you have one
I
that people should
mean,
probably
bro,
be on the lookout for more, a little bit more?
I got a lot, bro. Favorite I ever made. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Last year, or this year, I dropped 2 30 song albums. Right, I did it twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think both those is probably the most fun to make, just because it was like I did it as a challenge to myself because it's hard to make a
Hmm.
cohesive 30 song album, and
Right.
I feel like I have to challenge myself to have fun. Sometimes if I get bored, I gotta feel me make it more difficult, I guess, in a way.
Hmm.
So that probably was the most fun when I go back and listen to that. I kind of listen to it like a playlist. I can put it on shuffle. It's a whole bunch of different vibes going on. It just feel like a
Right, right.
um, not even really an album, but it's more like a playlist, like a just fun to have, you know. And I think making stuff like that probably was the most entertainment for me. But as far as music wise, like quality wise, I don't. I probably say the best album I got probably the one finna drop next,
Yeah,
just because I've
yeah.
been working for like in the
Okay.
shadows so long. Like I feel like the newest shit I drop always gonna be the best. I feel like I'm always getting better. That's why it's kind of
That's
weird for
hard.
me when people say like old stuff is weird. I mean, old stuff is hard, but it's like I understand, but I just feel like new shit just
Right,
so much,
right,
you know?
right.
So,
So do
yeah,
you have any favorite songs of yours, or any songs that we do you feel like kind of encapsulates or captures your image, who you are the best, so that when
yeah,
fans listen to it and new fans listen to it, they're like, oh yeah, I kind of get a sense of who this R2R guy is.
yeah. My biggest song, "Couple," I think that probably like resonates the best with people. That probably gives the best like quick
Yeah,
little
yeah.
sample of my sound and what you might hear me say. Songs like
Music video
"Higher
for
Than
couples
You,"
out now on YouTube as well, just to let
facts,
people know.
facts, facts. Go caught that. Talking about nothing. That's probably like that's the newest video I dropped, and that's probably like the biggest. That's probably the best sample size of what I'm making right now. Like music I'm trying
Okay.
to evolve to. That's the last music video I dropped. Talking about nothing. That should go crazy for sure.
And obviously now we gotta talk about the new EP Wizardry, right? That just dropped.
Facts.
Congratulations once again on dropping another successful project. So what was this? What was the message? What was the meaning behind dropping this? And what did it mean to you for it to drop, when it dropped, how it dropped, and kind of how it came to be?
Okay. So Wizardry was the sequel to The Wizard. So The Wizard was the first
Right.
30-song project I dropped. And unfortunately, like it was on DSPs at first, but unfortunately something happened with like producers and it got took down. So it's just been like a
Hmm.
SoundCloud exclusive thing. And the weird part about that album is like it blew up on SoundCloud. It didn't I ain't have it on
Right.
Apple,
Right.
Spotify, none. So um and that's the album that Couple was on. Couple was on the first Wizard. And
Right.
ever
Right.
since I dropped that project, people been telling me like, bro, people be trying to drop these 30-song albums, 20 song albums. They can't do it like you, but just drop another 30 ball, drop another 30 ball. So I kept teasing I was gonna drop 30 balls again. I really didn't want to, because like 30 songs, a lot of songs to listen to, bro. It's
That's a
hard to
lot of
make a
songs.
it's a lot,
Yeah.
it's hard to make a good 30-song
Yeah.
album, you feel me? So um, I think at that point I was kind of second guessing whether I could. I was slowing down my release rate. Like I was making, like I said, only maybe 2 to 3 songs a day instead of like pushing it like I could.
Right. Right.
So I kind of had to lock in. And Wizardry, like I said before, I just took it as a challenge. Like I felt like I was bullshitting. And I was like, bro, you got to do something. Like I could drop with 17 on tape, but I feel like I've
Right.
been
Right.
bullshitting so much. Fuck it, but let's do 30. Like prove to
Yeah.
yourself
Right.
that you feel me. So I made that, but I ain't gonna lie, I made that album in like besides the songs that I put up there late, maybe 2 or 3 songs that I had old that I put up there,
Hmm.
most of them songs I recorded in like 3, 4 weeks, bro.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, bro, like I really locked in for that, for sure.
And what would you say, like, now that you're kind of getting into this new level of music and producing music and sharing the music and people responding to it, right? Like, what was sort of things, like, now you got the new management, right? You're with Dominic with Overworld, congratulations as well. So
Appreciate that,
what
bro.
sort of things, or what sort of uh, uh techniques are you trying to adapt to your game to kind of make yourself stand out from,
Yeah.
other independent artists that are also trying to make their way?
Um, biggest thing, bro, I ain't gonna lie, first thing that cut in my head is like when I'm recording, um, but the biggest thing I do, I ain't gonna lie, even when I make a song and I feel like it's hard, I always go back and change songs before I release. Like I always do my first little like mix of the songs. Always I treat it like a rough draft, a
Right,
template. If I don't feel like it's up to par, even if it's
right,
one
right.
line, I
Standing
like
it
to
on
change,
paper. Right.
go
Yeah.
back and change a line, something like that. But when I'm recording, I'm actively trying to like think of different things to say, like not trying to just say the same things when I hear everybody else saying like basic lines. I'm really trying to put myself in the music, put my life into the music. You feel me? Instead of I feel like a
Right,
lot of these
right.
people rap the same lines, bro. Everybody living the same life. Feel me? I'm not even on that. So I try to um I feel like that's the biggest thing to separate me especially like nowadays with this new shit I'm finna drop. Like niggas not talking like me no more. Like everybody's saying the same
Right.
things, rapping on the same beats, bro. It's whack now. I ain't gonna lie. It's whack.
And I would say, like, now getting into the new music, what should we be expecting? What sort of things? Obviously, I don't want you to sell all your secrets, but what little things should we be looking out for now that we get this music? Maybe even when we should know to look out for it in 2024.
2024 is definitely gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't want to speak too much on it. I've been manifesting, feel me, praying, you know what
Right,
I'm saying,
right.
believing in myself. But as far as like next drops, I'm definitely gonna drop probably a single in December, early December. Um, and like I said, bro, I feel like this is the best music I'm making, bro. I'm way too focused on like lines and flows and everything that come with the music to like fold at this point, bro. Like everything I put out is cool, but this shit right here, like I could delete my whole discography, put out the shit I recorded the last 2 months. I promise you, bro. Niggas not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Wow.
crazy, kind of crazy, but keep it on the down low though.
Okay, okay. I mean, shit, we gonna put this on Instagram and YouTube, but I'll keep this on a download for now. So, what sort of new things outside of music should we be any new music videos, anything else before we head out of here? Do you want to let the people know that they should be looking out for from R2R?
Man, just know 2024, I'm definitely going over the music videos for me. That's one thing I've been lacking on. I got the music, I don't drop no videos, bro. So I'm
I
definitely
was
gonna
gonna
tap
say you
in.
ain't got no social media presence either. You ain't got
Yeah,
no nothing on your
I just be
Instagram, nothing
dropping
on
on
nothing.
SoundCloud. I gotta chill. You feel me? I gotta chill on that. But yeah,
You ain't even got a
that too.
profile pic, man. Shit, niggas think you a ghost.
I am. I really am. This the first. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even really do interviews like that. But I fought with you. I fought with Don. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tap into
Appreciate
it
that.
though.
Appreciate that.
For sure. But like, yeah, bro. I'm just trying to lock in terms of um, like quality of what I drop. Try not to drop as much. Just trying to drop the best of what I got. Um,
Right.
like I said, videos. The tapes. I ain't gonna lie. The mixtapes. I'm probably gonna drop. I'm probably not gonna drop another 30 ball for a while. You feel me?
Yeah.
Got to put out some more cohesive things, some shorter projects. You know what I'm saying? And just lock in from there, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, 2024 gonna be a crazy year for your boy. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I love it. I love it. And honestly, like I said, congratulations, R2RCAM, on everything that you got going on. Thank you for coming in and kicking me, man. I love this conversation on the interview, and we definitely got to do this again when the new
Yeah,
music dropped in 2024 too.
facts. Appreciate that, bro.
Of course, of course. You guys can check out my boy R2RCAM on all DSPs and all streaming platforms right now at
Yeah, yeah.
R2RCAM. Check out that new album, Wizardry, on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal,
Everywhere.
SoundCloud. And then when you're paying money to make music, you gotta go get my boy and check him out on Instagram. He ain't got no pictures, but I promise you he will respond to you if you want to work with
Hey,
him at R2RCAM on Instagram as well. So you guys can check
cap.
out this interview at the BC Voice on YouTube and Instagram. You can check out me, Kachi the Analyst on Instagram as well. Thank you again, R2RCAM, for coming in and
Appreciate you,
kicking me,
bro.
man.
Facts.
Of course. It's kicking with Kachi and we out of here. Peace.
Yes, sir.